Hello everyone and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. In the last part we freed Evelyn, we made our way through that base, pretty big base, tons of dudes, took them all down, no worries, and yeah, we got Evelyn out of there. She's kind of the worst for wear, so now we're going to go in and see what she's got to tell us. Entering Judy's apartment, nice place. Not so sure about that on the wall, but hey, each to their own. Anything for me to nab? Rewiring synaptic pathways. The future of neurotechnology. The 21st century heralded a worldwide revolution in neurotechnology. We as a society can no longer imagine an existence without technologically heightened senses, enhanced memory capacity, and pain modulators. By linking our neural systems with computer chips, we are capable of learning complex skill sets in seconds, then subsequently forgetting them again the instant they're removed. Today, after nearly 80 years of increasingly incorporating these technologies in our daily lives, we must now ask ourselves, what comes next? In recent years, the academic community has reignited discussions on possible new methods to influence brain plasticity. Is it possible to create permanent neural pathways using coprocessors? Can we expect a breakthrough regarding dopaminergic data manipulation in our lifetimes? If so, what will be the consequences? The probable emergence of commercially viable artificial neurotransmitters would undoubtedly reshape the health science field, yet would simultaneously introduce a potentially destructive tool to most governments and corporations. The field of plasticity manipulation remains in its infancy, but most experts agree we should prepare for a future in which such neurological rewiring will become as commonplace as the cybernetic implants used so pervasively today. Studies should begin exploring now how science can adapt our bodies to optimize the effects of this technology while minimizing its abuse and potential unwanted side effects. What is this? Is this one of those little spidery droid thingies? Thornton Owner's Manual. Congratulations, you're now the proud owner of a Thornton. We are proud to offer a Thornton guarantee for reliability and convenience at an affordable price. Before you embark on our new adventure behind the wheel of your new Thornton, please take the time to read the owner's manual. No. It's going to be a no from me. The Green Death. The weathered man peered into the eyes of the young nomad as if trying to divine his thoughts. Don't misunderstand, he said. I don't mind unexpected guests, but you must recognize, when a man lives alone in the middle of the desert, he has a right to ask uncomfortable questions. The boy wouldn't make eye contact, instead glancing nervously through the window, as if expecting to spot an armada of battle drones coursing straight for him across the night sky. I'm running away, he muttered, after a moment of hesitation, from Green Phantom. He's been following me since Yellow Creek. The old man didn't move a muscle save for a twitch at the corner of his mouth, revealing he knew more than he cared to admit. You have nothing to fear, he said softly. The Green Phantom only comes for the worst criminals. If you hold regret in your heart, he'll forgive you. He'll offer a second chance. The boy's anxious demeanor suddenly turned into a rebellious grin. I regret nothing, and you, old man, you don't have the faintest clue what you're prattling on about. You're wrong. I've also met the Phantom once before. The tenderfoot nomad's eyes widened in surprise for a brief moment. It seemed as if there was a question at the tip of his lips, but he refused to ask it. It's late, the old-timer said. You should sleep. You're exhausted and need to gather your strength before you continue running, if that's what you choose to do. My home is open to you tonight. The boy uttered no thanks. Without a word, he stood and entered the small, dark bedroom where his host had prepared a bed. To find his way, he switched on the infrared, then immediately froze in place. There was a body lying in the bed. He edged closer until he could discern its shapes, a pool of cooling blood, withered hands contorted into unnatural angles, the vacant, dead eyes of the old man he had only just been talking to in the other room. Suddenly, the walls began to emanate an otherworldly olive glow. The boy could sense a figure entering the bedroom and stand behind him. If you regret nothing, hissed a cold and motionless voice, then why do you flee? Then black. The world of the young nomad plunged into darkness. Good stuff. Why Be Me? Confessions of a Brain Dance Addict. Have we read that one? I feel like we've read that one. Yeah, we've read that one. Thank you.
She's sleeping.
We've read that one too.
At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
Need to talk to her.
I need to talk to her.
Listen, I know you've got some serious questions that she's got the answers to. I mean, if I were you, I'd want to know too. But it's just not gonna happen. She's completely out of it.
You've got to be fucking kidding.
How's she holding up?
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough. She already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
Appreciate it. You're mad at her. Why?
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Okay. You watched them already then?
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah, had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
How many are there?
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V.
One sec, I just want to see what this joint is like.
This does not look good.
I somehow missed that there was another room to
Have a
explore.
seat.
Shopping list? What have you got? Nothing interesting. Pain circuit breaker for dolls, actually. That's interesting. Once the max pain threshold is reached, the session automatically shuts down and the client receives a fine. We like that. From Evelyn to Judy. Hey, it's been like 1,000 years since we saw each other. What's up with you, girl? You still cooped up in Susie's basement? Still with Maiko? Hoping at least one of those things isn't true anymore. So, I've got a tiny favour to ask. Okay, it's more like a humongous favour. Super important to me, but should be a breeze for a geek like you. Holla back. Hey Ev, mind straight up telling me what's going on? This got anything to do with your previous messages? And yes, one of those things isn't true anymore. I need you to scroll a virtue for me. That's it, I promise. In exchange, I'll make sure you don't have to do anything for the rest of your life but art. Let's just meet, okay? Where can I find you these days? Susie's basement. Working with us from some TV channel. We're the biggest TV broadcast in NC. Some of your BDs recently fell into our lap and we're really impressed. We'd like to offer you the chance to work in a young, dynamic team of artists like yourself with flexible working conditions and the chance to create an eye-popping portfolio. Let us know what you think. Hi, did you receive our last message? We'd really like you to consider our offer. I assume no answer was enough. Of course, I understand. Let us know if you change your mind. Banter. From Roxanne Sumner. Hey, I had a really weird sitch with a client. I met him at a bar when I was offline. He said he'd been coming to me exclusively for a few months and that he wanted to get to know me. We talked a lot. He's a corpo. He said his job isn't that different to mine because he also has to put on an act all day. Like he has to play golf with his boss who he hates or whatever. He seemed kind of nice. Now he wants to meet up outside of Clouds. What do I do? Take him to Lizzie's so we can keep an eye on you just in case. And keep a stunner on you. Work with us, Judy. We're the biggest movie production studio in the world. Judy to Evelyn. Hey, Ev. I'm looking for a BD actor. Client wants as little chrome as possible. Age doesn't matter. Know anyone who'd be up for it. Eddies aren't spectacular, but they're not terrible either. I'll ask. That's it. 2 words. Everything all right? I don't know, Judy. Everything's been nagging at me lately. Starting to think I wasn't made for this. Sleazy clients, porn, piss-poor conditions, shitty eddies. Wasn't meant to turn out like this. We deserve more, don't we? I fucked up. Hey, Jude. Sorry about earlier today. I was pissed at Susie and you took the flak for it. I know you know how you work, but you played the wrong hand. I know. Talk to her again once you're both chilled. I'm sure it'll be fine. I doubt it. And from Judy to Sydney Roberts. I'd like to explore my options about an unlawful juvenile detention when I was 16 years old. I'm pretty sure I'm owed some kind of compensation. I'm looking for a lawyer who can take on this case for 10% of the awarded sum. Hello, can you please provide more details? How are you so sure the sentence was unlawful? I was convicted for stealing a fire truck and for the illegal use of property belonging to the fire department, except I didn't steal that truck. I found it in a scrapyard and fixed it up. It took me half a year, but when I was done it looked better than factory new. They busted me on my first ride, nobody believed that I didn't steal it. Winning compensation from the city council is extremely difficult and in my opinion not worth the trouble. So you don't believe me either, thanks for nothing. Nice, okay. Damn it, I can't read this because it's being overridden by... Oh no, wait, there we go. Bushido and neo-postmodernism. The Bushido franchise is a litmus test of our time. This groundbreaking film series puts on full display the entire spectrum of American society, masterfully pointing out the greatest problems of the neo-modern era. Live Fast, Die Never was, in its own way, a generational manifesto on the affirmation of life. The use of vivid colours, shaky cinematography, ubiquitous blood effects and pervasive brain splatter testifies to the extraordinary self-awareness of the director, who once revealed in an interview how he fucking loves it when hot chicks dissect the shit out of the bad guys. Perhaps no other concept more aptly describes the underlying societal ethos when Bushido 3 was released. Especially worthy of note is the repetition in subsequent installments of the implant bomb motif, through the prism of which the protagonist reinterprets reality. One example of this convention's flawless implementation appears in the latest film in the series, Bushido X Fade to Black, the scene in which the powerful Gurira disembodies the arm of Jake, as played by the transcendent Tim Kelly, demonstrates in brilliant form the duality of the human condition. On the one hand, Jake loses his cybernetic arm, a symbol of both his tragic past and the ongoing techno-ontological conflict within his psyche. On the other hand, it is precisely due to this dismemberment that Gurira is blown to bloody bits by a sensational explosion sequence, and the final disintegration of the antagonist's body... Shit, I've lost my place because I scrolled down too far. The final disintegration of the antagonist's body into the blood spray of gore. How should this be interpreted? Is it a metaphorical cry of deeply rooted despair, a manifestation of the personal transgression? This fragmentation of body could likewise be interpreted as a fragmentation of the individual mind, thus provoking the question, whose mind? Crazy shit, man! Indeed, had everything the viewer seen of Jake's struggle been in fact a personified, embodied fear? Had he not been embroiled in epic battle with a vile monster, but rather only with himself? Could the entirety of Jake's narrative been only a manifestation of some cyber-psychotic dream state? Among all the depth and nuance that has defined this franchise since its inception, only one thing is truly certain: Bushido has forever changed the world of cinema. What a load of guff. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. Anything I can chat to you about? Wait, does it not matter where I sit? I can sit here. On the bed. Or I can sit here. Take a seat here is the actual main bit. Sit on the bed is optional, so I guess we'll sit on the bed. Well, she's not going to reply to any of these, is she? How are you feeling?
Hey. How you feeling? You need anything? I'm not here to nag. Just talk.
Isn't she, like, out cold?
I know it's a bad time, but I gotta ask. You got any idea how to remove the biochip? Or know anyone else who might?
This is going well.
Listen, Evelyn. I really need your help. It's important. If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
You're right. This is a complete waste of time.
Oh.
Well now, look at you.
She shook me off, so she is awake. Alright, let's do this thing.
Alright, roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load.
Let's do this thing.
Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
Let's see if there's actually more to find in this one than the previous one, which I'd like
What am I looking out for?
nothing.
Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
So this is the person that hired her.
Take a look around if you want.
What am I looking out for?
Can't see your face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her. I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Alright.
Every single piece of tech? Every single piece of tech I see? What about his messages?
It's most important that he suspects nothing. Try to be your
Might not
usual,
be important.
relaxed self.
Maybe. All of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
Is that it again? Man, I can't believe that by far and away the most interesting brain dance has been the tutorial brain dance. All the others have been like, there's 2 things to find and that's
All right,
it.
I think we got everything.
The tutorial one had so much on multiple different layers, and everything else since then has just been like 2 things and they're only on the visual layer. Like, I feel like they should have made them more interesting. So that's the woman who hired her.
The woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now I know why they tried to flatline her.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment
What the fuck was that?
for getting played by her?
No more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
So she wasn't completely honest with us, which we knew.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what you got yourself into,
Up and down, and
I'm
up
so
and
mad
down.
at her.
Her only job was to record a Virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Yeah, boy.
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Maybe it will have some more to do in it. Bing.
Oui, oui, allez. Nous t'ai bien raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça. T'es bien. On n'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nous. Il faut que nous prenions chance là.
Guy's giving her a look.
Très bien. Si vous décidez de suspendre que ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I... Wait, let me see if I've got an auto translate.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying.
Okie dokie. How do I switch? There we go.
Try scanning the phone. Got it. Give it a second.
Heard something about Yorinobu.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Cut another name. Something like... Silverhand?
Oh? Have to know what they're saying.
We have to know what they're saying. It could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
The doll has left. Yes, you were right. She's too smart for her own good. Will she bring us trouble? She wouldn't dare. This one's not getting translated. Why is this one not getting translated? I wish I shared your confidence that Silverhand will lead us to Alt. You have a better idea? Good. Then if you're done questioning my judgment, you can get back to work. Why the fuck was the middle bit not translated? The bit where she mentioned Yorinobu. Oh, hang on. It was just a bug, because now it is being translated. Besides she's our best route to Yorinobu, we must take this opportunity? Or something? Whatever.
Okay, June, we're good.
Alright, disconnecting.
Très bien. Très bien.
He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
Wait, what? It seems to have loaded me in, like, mid-conversation? How does that bug happen? Like, she was finishing a whole dialogue thing when it loaded me in. It sounded like she was saying about how Johnny died ages ago. I mean, let's just be upfront about it. It's constructs on the biochip.
A biochip we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff. In my head.
Of course.
Know how to find these people?
Know who they are, who the woman is. Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
Okay, so these people, what could they want from Alt? Do I know who Alt is?
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju Wirehead, okay?
Okay. Relive it, Braindance Quarterly. Have we read that? Yeah, we've read that. That's the one about the noise being edited out, but people actually like hearing it.
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why are you even interested? Why is that even an option? We know why she's interested.
Why? Worried they'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
I'll ask around.
I'll ask around, make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. I hope you won't need it.
Same. Street cred up. Thanks.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person.
Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... Who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Maybe. I feel like she was pretty set on her path, but... What is that? Those her robots.
Didn't know she dabbled in robotics.
Now that's fucking Shimra. Think that's how she winds down?
After a day's work of tuning hardcore smut? Wouldn't be surprised.
Tech thingy notes. How did I not see this before? I forgot to change the notifications in the presser gauge. Add an automatic reset when starting it up. Tracking module froze underwater again. Probably the waterproof case is blocking the signal. Fix, make an opening for an antenna. Connection loss with the barometer when set at bathymetric mode. Fix, add an automatic signal to switch back to last position before connection loss. Whole tech museum, interesting.
Huh, interesting.
Place looks like a fucking antique museum.
Then I guess you should feel right at home.
Ayo!
Chick's got taste.
That all you have to say?
And she's nice. 6 out of 10.
Oh, I like Johnny. Chick's got taste, and she's nice. 6 out of 10. Oh, that is good. Good banter. Well, Bushido, complete BD collection.
Well.
The Bushido collection in BD format.
First 3 are collector's items nowadays.
Yeah, and he's gone. Anything else? Anything else to chat about? Oh, there's stuff to chat about, but we can't go back in there. Motherfucker. Can't chat about the state of the loo. Why does it give me the speech boxes if I can't go back in there? Ah! Game! Game, why? Why? New message from Regina Jones. Hi V, got a course waiting to be checked out. Yeah, no thanks. Cool Mr. Hands. Hey folks, how's it going? Just chilling?
You don't want to fuck with me?
No, you're ugly. Got him. Right, Mr. Hands.
V, what's shaking?
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief if you can swing it.
All right. Straight to heavy business. Now, that'd be Maman Brigitte. Be tough getting a word into her.
Thought you could arrange anything.
Huh. I was led to believe you could arrange anything.
Ah! Now that sounded like my third wife every time she wanted a new purse.
Maman Brigitte? Is that a nickname? A cover?
Maman Brigitte. And that sounds like a spooky cult alias.
Have not had the pleasure of asking her personally. But it is what everybody calls her. Doubt the title has any real religious weight, though. Voodoo Boys play pretty fast and loose with their Haitian heritage.
So you don't do any biz with them?
Really don't do any biz with them?
Not with the chefs, chefins, priests, and whatnot. All got dirigible-sized egos, won't talk to lowly me. But if you insist, I can ask around, try to set something up. I'll just need some details first.
Nope, sorry, it's personal.
Sorry, it's personal.
Well, that's fucking helpful.
I've got something they want.
Got something they want.
Truly? Want to sell something to the VDBs? Trust me, they don't want it, they don't need it. They're isolated, insulated, they got their own contracts, tech, networks. But, have it your way. Okay, I'll see what I can do and get back to you.
I like Mr. Hands. Pursue other leads until Mr. Hands calls back. Alrighty, that sounds like side quest time to me. So, let us have a look. Oh, we got a level. Oh, hey, that went up to 30 and that went up to 10. I think that was already at 10. Right. What was I doing next? I don't remember. I'm gonna want to get that. That's still 3 intelligence away. What was I doing again? Oh, quick hacking stuff. Yes. I always forget there's 2 tabs. I was like, I know there's stuff over here that I want. Reduces the required RAM for quick hacks used on devices by 3 units. That is very good. That will be good. Being able to crit with quick hacks. Well, I need to get some of those. I need to get a better cyber deck, and I need to get damaging quick hacks. That's what I need to do, and then I can start spreading them and stuff. I'm almost at that. Which one did I want, man? I cannot remember which. I swear there was something I was saving up for. I know I'm saving up 3 for these, but I could have sworn there was one other thing I wanted. Oh, deal 50% more damage to unaware targets. That could be very good. Let's just keep saving it for now, I guess. We're gonna want that. We're gonna want all 3 of that. We're gonna want... Well, we are gonna want that. Maybe we should just get that now. But like, because it's all building towards the future, you know? Like, I can't use half this stuff at the moment because I don't have a good enough cyber deck and I don't have the right things. But eventually these are going to be sick. I really need to get, I don't know how best to, like, just quick hack everything, I guess, is the way to level this up, but it feels like it's going so slowly. The fact that my quick hacking skill progression thing is only level 3. Like, does that not feel like it's going really slowly? Considering that I'm, like, at 13 intelligence and put a ton of skill points into that, like, how much fucking quick hacking do you have to do to get this shit leveled up? Feels like I'm quick hacking everyone and everything. Yeah, okay, let's just save it for now. We can buy a bunch of stuff when we get it to 14. Right, so, well, first of all, I need to go to a shop and sell all of this weight that I have. So, where am I? Wish I could easily see. Oh, there I am. Drop point, service point, fast travel, open world, jobs. Oh my goodness, these are all jobs? Holy fuck, there's so many... Oh, half of them are just buying the vehicles once, I guess. Oh, right, we need to check on Barry. I forgot about that. Wait. It actually does show... the tarot graffiti locations? Huh, I didn't expect that. Well, there's a... Well, no, we need to... No. Shop. Is service point? Service? Is that what I'm looking for? Service point? Clothing. Bar. Junk shop. Buy and sell anything there. Weapon shop. Ripper dock. I really need a new cyberware thing. Where's the best place to buy? There we go. Net running equipment and quick hacks there. Car. I don't know if I'll even be able to buy anything good yet. I don't know how much stuff costs, but let's find out, eh?